Welcome back, everybody. This is Viscount Gregor Hawke here again, and welcome to my 100 shots a day from 100 days Pell challenge. This is my day 14. And I have a man-at-arms coming over here in just a little while. I'm going to be working with him on the pail, so I have about 15, maybe 15 minutes to get my routine in there because I want to focus on him today while he's going to be here. So I might have to do 2 cuts and do what I can now. And then when he gets here, I'm going to break, work with him as much as I can, and then I'll pick up later. And that's if I don't feel I got my 100 shots in. Today I wanted to kind of do more of the snap, of course, possibly a little bit of off body in there as well. But what I really want to do is I want to get the shot to come in and feel that it feels good the majority of the time. And I'm thinking about doing a little bit of a stamina zone in there as well. So we shall see. I'm going to go ahead and get in my prime position, and we're going to do, once again, the snap. Every one of these episodes I generally go back and I watch them a few times, and there are instances where my sword starts to become a threat too soon, so I still have to work on that before I add too much speed, or what I'll do is just teach myself to bring that daggone sword out too soon. It's like playing chess, and you just want to get that queen out there, but sometimes you don't want to bring the queen out too soon. So it's kind of that. And I want to get to the point where I can throw the shot with speed and still have my accuracy, like my elbow is still in the right position. Even with speed, because half the time it's here and it's here, sometimes it's hitting here, and it needs to pretty much hit there the majority of the time, right on that tape. See, that one came out a little bit too low, and it's because I'm trying to go too fast still. So slow down. First, learn how to do it, and it's like you need to learn how to walk before you run. Basically, it's that mentality. And it's honestly, changing it from here to here, I thought I was going to be doing this much longer. As you can see, I'm still working on it, but the feels are actually starting to get there. It doesn't feel awkward to do it this way like it kind of did in the beginning. So I like that. Some of the things I'm going to be working on with my man-at-arms today is basically teaching him how to think in reverse. Not so much thinking of your first shot and where it's going to go and all that, but thinking where you want to end up, using the first shot or two as your setup. Even though they are kill shots, you're really trying to kill your opponent on your second or third, not so much the first. And this happens with a lot of fighters that are trying to break through that middle grade level, trying to get a little more advanced. I went through the exact same thing too. Like, I was very much a think of the first shot, think of the second shot, think of the third shot, not so much think of the third shot. The other 2 shots could pretty much be anything. And I might kill you before my third shot comes in, because these shots are intended as kills, but they're all fakes. So I'm trying to get him to think backwards, not so much forwards to backwards. I mean, there's one thing that knights all have in common. We all walk a different path, everybody. Every single person, knight or not, walks a different path. But one thing I've come to realize is the majority of my brothers and sisters, they don't focus so much on the first shot. They're also thinking deep, almost like chess. They're thinking second or third. And that's something I want to ingrain in my man-at-arms so much. He's been working on that this off body that I throw, this one, watched his footage. The shot looks freaking beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Flows perfectly. The main thing is he needs to learn to step this way. But the big thing is he's relying on that first shot too much. And when people rely on that opening shot too much, they will generally get stuck over and over. Because what do you do after that first shot? I mean, like, oh, okay, now I've got to think of a second shot, maybe. Instead of always thinking third or second or third, where you know you want to end up, and you know what shot you want to kill your opponent with. It's just a matter of getting there without so much worrying about the first few shots. Wow, my shoulder, my shield shoulder, really trying to focus on keeping this corner up. Freaking dying, bros. Like, I've been doing this every day now, on and off camera, and man, my muscles are just, they're to the point where it's like, Broheen, please just sit down for a day. Just, please, let us heal, please. And I could be a weenie and not use my shield, but I gotta fight through this fatigue because, man, my arm is dying right now. Really focusing on trying to keep that corner up. Trying to add a little more speed, and look at that targeting. It is everywhere. It is everywhere. So that tells me, again, I need to train myself slower. Let my body learn, let my elbow learn where the hell it needs to be. Can't wait until I can do this like really fast constantly, and it's just boom, right on that purple tape every time. Oh my God. Shield, man. It feels like 90 pounds today. It really does. God, man. Like sword arm? Nah. Not fatigue. I could do this all day, thousands of blows all day long. I'm mostly using gravity return it. Focusing on the shot mechanics. The sword's a little heavy. It's kind of a thug stick, but it's like my arm's great. Shield arm, ooh man. Shield arm is freaking dying today, people. Like, oh my God. And I was really hoping, because I'm sort of getting close to about 1,000 blows with this new snap, and I'm really starting to hope that the targeting starts really coming together soon, because I really want to speed this up. But I don't want to speed it up too early and then grade a bad angle. Because that's exactly what's going to happen. Exactly. All right, very possible that he's here. I hear a car out there. Sounds like him. So I'll go ahead and review the footage. I'm pretty sure I haven't thrown 100 blows, so I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up for now, and we'll pick up after I get done training with men arms. So I'll see you in a bit. All right, welcome back, everybody. Huge shout out to my man at arms, Dart, man. Thanks for coming over, bro. Proud of you. You did some good work on the Pell. You also got yourself a new sword that you made yourself, and that's pretty awesome. Also, Sebastian, my brother, thank you for being my ear. Both of you guys made my day today. So let's go ahead and finish it up. So what I want to train now is going to be another situation that I will find myself in, that I can actually turn the tide on my opponent. I love those moments. A lot of my kills when I was fighting with center boss came off of sword blocks, especially the outside blocks. So I'm going to train that today. And I'm going to have another excuse to work in my snap and my off body. So yeah. So the situation we're going to be practicing today is when I find myself taking the angle to here, the shot's coming in, they then fire over my sword towards this side of my head, and now I'm going to practice the catch, the step, and the off body. I am going to go ahead and connect because I'm still wanting to practice the snap, so I'm not going to pull back and do the outside block. I'm still going to connect with that, just because I want an excuse to get a little bit better. My technique is still much to be desired right now, in my opinion, but it's coming along. So again, I'm going to start out in the prime position, but we are going to add a side step where I'm bringing out my shield blade. So let's get going. Alright, so now let's do it a little more fluid, not so Mr. Roboto. Alright, bit happier with that. Would hit the ground, sword line. Give me a little bit more angle. Like it. Like it a lot. Nope, sword went too fast. I sat there and thought about it and looked at my snap and I was like, damn, that one kind of felt good. Ooh. What the hell? I need to try to bring the elbow as high as I almost can without straightening out entirely, so I can really come across deep. Come at that weird angle that makes it very hard to block unless they're like way over here. Sword landed a bit too soon. And again, I did a little bit of practice before, and my arm wasn't so bad. Now it's getting tired. Right as I decide to start filming. That felt good. That one right there. And eventually, I'm sort of doing it now. But as I'm stepping in, my sword's coming across, my shield comes across. So they feel contact on the shield, sword lands, like almost in an instant. Like, you don't really have time to pull in. Felt like that one came out instead of it just coming off my shoulder naturally. Same thing. Whew, arm's getting tired already. Just need to push through. Too soon. Get tired, you start making mistakes. Oh, ooh, got into my L guard. Wow, that's horrible sauce. Oh my God, my arm. Whew. Shield arm tired, sword arm could do it all day. That's bad. It's time to start training a bit more. I know back when I was armoring back in the day, metal armoring, dude, I had like Popeye forearms. Not so much now. Alright, let's do a bit more, just because I want my arm to burn just a wee bit more. Easy to remember. And then go, yep, I could have done 10 more. Oh, sword came in before the foot landed. No, sir. I think I stepped far too deep. Oh man, it's bad. I'm concentrating on keeping the shield corner up so much that's taking away from what I'm trying to do. Alright. No. Okay. 5 more. Then you can be a weenie. That one didn't feel so bad. Okay. Now let it rest for a bit. You did your job well, shield arm. Thank you for your support. I do that a lot, single sword anyway. Do stuff like start the X here, defend, attack, defend the other X. It's like completely brutal single sword. Alright, a few more. Arm feels way better. Just keep that corner up. That's what I want you to do. I also kind of want to learn the snap in the upper body just right. For right now. Feed you a little bit of spinach today. Didn't feel like stepping. Please let me land it. All right, 3 more. Go ahead and call it. All right, I'm gonna watch one in the mirror. Old guard. Oh yeah, bro. Let's rock that old guard. Can't do any of this type of stuff at all. Alright, so thank you everybody for joining me for part 14 of 100 Days Pell Challenge, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.